This is the video post of Philip Schmid's vanbaer Psychotherapy, vanbaer.org. Welcome to this second video post. I want to talk with you today about difficult family constellations. Imagine you are born in a family as the third son, and there have been two sons before you already. What do you get then? If you are born as a child, generally 50% of your behavior is influenced by genes, and the other 50% by the surroundings, by the environment. So if you are born as a child, you experience the environment, you are checking the environment, and if you are a boy, you are apt to identify with your father, you are looking for masculinity, and what is there within your father where you can identify with. This is the question. What are the good adjectives of your father? And imagine your father is a businessman, and your father is he has an alternative lifestyle, and as a third fact, he is like everyone else. So you get a father with three important characteristics. So if the first son comes, he thinks, oh, the businessman aspect of my father is very great. I want to identify with this. I'll also get a new Armani suit or Prada or H&M, H&M, and I'll be a businessman. The second son tries to identify with the alternative lifestyle and becomes a hippie. For the third son, there is not much left to identify with, and this is a complicated situation because this son that doesn't really know who he is, and so he somehow comes to stand on the street. I have drawn is drawn the right word? I guess I use the word make. I've made a picture of this situation. This is in the middle of the street. There are two houses. This is the parent's house, the house of the parent of the third son. This is maybe an own house, an own place to live, which could be the own place of the third son. The third son hasn't much left of his father to identify with, because he wants to differentiate himself from his other two brothers. So he doesn't want to become a businessman, and he doesn't want to become a hippie, and there is no much left. Furthermore, the two brothers before him come to stand a kind of in between his father and himself, so that he isn't really assured of the love of his fathers. So I have said the word love between two for the apostle. Shit, I don't. We cannot leave this, but sorry for that. Yeah, I say it in German. In German we say two stripes. I guess I have a solution. I've said the word love between two stripes. I don't know what the English word for this is right now, but you will understand what I mean. I have said the word love between two stripes because the third son isn't really reassured of the love of his father, because there was not much left for him to identify with. So there are kind of ambivalent feelings with respect to his father. And what you get then, the son becomes older and older. Somehow also his friends push him, the society push him, and his age pushes him out of the house. But there is still the there is still a non-solution with respect to the love between the tribes, and so this son is standing on the street, and this is not a funny place to be. So what can you do? You have at least two possibilities. One is just erase the ambivalent love, and what you get then is a second push pile, which pushes the third son in his own place to live. Because also Freud knew 100 years ago that the libido, the psychic energy of human beings, stays always the same, and if you erase the energy somewhere in the system, it emerges elsewhere in the system, so it doesn't get lost. But I don't want to conclude with this bad picture of the erased love between stripes. So I write it down again. Love between two stripes. You can also, the second option is to watch those stripes with the therapist. What does it mean? What is the concluded behind? What is the solution? And the therapist can say you before therapy which direction therapy will go. Will it go in the direction of the father, or will it go away from the father? So this is what this therapy in this case is about looking behind the meaning of the stripes, so that the stripes maybe can disappear and there's true love again, or that if you look closer at the stripes, that the whole word love disappears, as I made it clear here. So I summarize two possibilities: to erase the word and to get the second push pile, or to look closer at what is concealed with the therapist and find a solution so that the person doesn't have to stand I don't know that, but to make it all clearer what it means, what it implicates. Because if it is an ambivalent situation, and if there are strikes around the world, it's clearly an ambivalent situation. And an ambivalent situation is a kind of a prick between you and your development. So you don't want that prick. You do want to know which direction you go, and since you don't make the decision, you need a therapist. So think about it. But what I told today, I'm very kind that you are following my video posts. This is very nice from you. Please comment below in the box here below. If you have any comments, I will read them, and I will come back to you as soon as I have something which I think you could be interested in. Have a good life, and I'll see you soon.